What a difference a day makes. It's actually, what time are we on? I think it's pretty late in the morning. Yeah, it's 20 to 12. And it is the 27th of December. Just coming out of the Llangollen, and we're on our way through the Narrows. It's half misty. I had to put the nav light on. You can't see that far. Maybe about 200 yards up the canal, and it's very, very hard to see. Swing bridge. Well, we're through the narrowest section, both of them actually. There's one at 500 metres and one at 300 metres. We're both of them were clear, no problem. Passage went straight through, not a problem. Next stop is I think there's a swing bridge. Not a swing bridge, a lift bridge. It could be a lift bridge. I think there's a lift bridge. No, there isn't. Yeah, there is. Can't remember. Anyway, not to worry. Yeah, so it's fairly quiet today. There's a few towpath people, but not many. Quite a few moored boats though. Oh, there we go. Well, we're about 20 to 1 now. Been going for nearly an hour, and this weather is not clearing at all. In fact, it looks like it's getting worse here. You can just about make out the valley down there, a few trees. I can't see the river. I've actually done this section from Llangollen to just before the Penultimate turn, Llangollen Basin. We've actually done it in the same time, well, in half the time it took us to get there, because we're with the current. So we're making fair progress. So a normal trip that last time took us 2 hours has only taken us really just under an hour. We'll soon be there. It's quite chilly today as well. Got body warmer on, lots of layers, ball bat, everything. It's cold. We've just passed bridge 34W. The next one is 33W, so we're heading towards the Penultimate, and the canal has widened quite a lot now to what you would describe as probably a normal sized canal. Golly from 34 up towards Llangollen is sorry, not Llangollen, no, it's Llangollen, sorry, Llangollen. The canal up towards Llangollen is quite narrow really, and it's very narrow in places. You couldn't get a wide beam up here, could you? You'd never get it over thingy first. Aqueduct to start off, but anyway. Yeah. Oh. Bit of wood. So there we have it. There is still no view. I have a feeling that we won't see much going over that aqueduct. Maybe that'll make it more scary. Llangollen Basin. Sharp to starboard, and then we're on a Penultimate. Right, we're ready. One long blast on the oar.
I'm not going to be able to see much, am I, with the camera going down, showing down?
Don't go. That side is very high.
Not the best silly day.
Very high now. Okay.
Oh, no. Right, that's all I can do.
not that high. Well, I think the weather's defeated us today. It's freezing cold now. That's the trouble with fog, it gets really cold. There's hardly any sunshine getting through. Nothing to warm it up. So I'm having my third cup of tea, and in about a quarter of a mile we're pulling up near Chirk. Never heard of Chirk before I got on the canals, so we're going to find out what it's like. Oh god, it's cold. Ooh. Last cruise of 2024, it's December the 28th. The weather is once again beautiful. After yesterday we pulled over at Chirk because it was freezing. I was absolutely bolting up at the back here, so we decided that was enough. Well, I decided that was enough. So today we're going back towards the Frankton locks, the Montgomery Canal junction. We're not going down the Monty. It shuts on the 1st or 2nd, I believe. Some bit of it does anyway. And it's not open again till March, so we thought, no, we're stuck on the gully anyway, so we decided against that. We're going to move a little bit back towards Nantwich way. There's a big closure there till March. I think we're doing some grouting on the walls. Could be wrong. I think it's grouting on the walls on bridge number 2 or lock number 2, one or the other. Can't remember. Anyway, that's by the by. So today we've got Chirk Tunnel to do, and I think there's 2 locks and maybe a swing bridge, not sure. So I've done the engine checks. We've had a bit of an issue with the water not getting hot enough. I did find a leak, so I've tightened everything up. Hopefully that's cured it. Does need a bit of an overhaul, that engine at the minute. It's the rocker box cover gasket, rocker gasket, is leaking. So I've got to go and get a new one of them. I think it's been over tightened at some point, or stood on, you know, when I've took it off and put it back on again, it's nicked it somewhere. I'm not entirely sure, but I better crack on and get that ordered. Could do that over Christmas, over New Year, even. Yeah. Anyway, better get on. We're on Chirk Aqueduct.
Okay.
Alright, you want to fill them?
What?
You want to drink smart or one of them for your dad or Nicholas?
So, I've shocked you know.
quite majestic, that dead tree. Been a fair few trees have fell over. That's where they've all ended up, pretty much. Clogging up the lot. That's Martin Lock's done. It's getting chilly now actually. I'm feeling a bit cold. Got my glove on and everything. That's my mitten. A bit scabby actually. And he's jumped off and he's taking Tango for his gentle walk that he normally does. We took him out yesterday, but we had to put a coat on him because it was cold, and he don't like that at all. For some reason it makes him unable to walk, so you end up having to carry him. And he rode a bit of exercise for the old lad. He's good for him. Just were helped through the locks by a young couple on a boat. I didn't catch the names, but they thank you very much to them. They just let us through, and then another boat went in straight away afterwards. So yeah, pretty good. A lot was set for him. I think the next stop will be near a bridge to let Debbie back on, although we may have to slow down before, because she's not a slow walker, is Debbie, but we're going quite fast because we're with the flow. We must be doing at least 4 miles an hour, which, you know, that's pretty racy for this type of travel. It's been a lovely couple of days cruising. We set off on Monday from the junction for the Montgomery, Bridge 1W, and we went all the way to Llangollen. Had a night in around there, and then set off back, heading off back. Last night was church, which was nice, and then the night before was near the Sun Hotel, Sun Trevo. So it's quite nice. We'd like to have stopped a bit longer, but work commitments once again have buggers us all up. So anyway, it's been quite nice. So unless something significant happens, we'll probably just speak to you when we moor up. Nothing really much happened for the rest of this cruise, so that's just the brightness on my camera. Bear with me a sec. Well, that's a bit better. We can all see now. The exposure on the camera was rubbish, from -2, which was not great. So we're coming up to Bridge 3W now, so we have another bridge after this one. And like I say, nothing of any interest has really happened on this boat. It's been quite relaxing, quite nice, just pootling along. There's quite a lot of cloud around, so the hills that were over there that we saw the other week, they're a bit shrouded in clouds at the minute. So between Bridge 3W and 5W, the towpath is closed. It's absolutely knackered in places. once you get past 3, between 3 and 2, there's mooring, which is quite nice. But it is over, well, there's trees overhanging the towpath, and they've got a lot of ivy wrapped around them. They're going to be future towpath closures. When the next big winds come through, they'll blow them all over. It seems to be in their way of the canals at the minute. Trees everywhere toppling. Lancaster's renowned for it as well. Some old trees. People think they last forever, but they don't. You know, a sycamore will last a good 40, 50 years. Maybe 30 at a push, but you know, it's one of them. We sort of forget. We think they go on forever because we've seen old oak trees hanging about, and they can live for hundreds of years. They get a bit mollycoddled after you get to like 200 years old. So we'll soon be where we need to go. I've had a really good week actually. We've had a week off, the pair of us, where we've done now but just travel and do a bit of walking and things, which hopefully over this video you should see. I need to really have a reset about the way we film things and what we do. Quite busy at the minute with work. You don't enjoy it so much when you're rushing around having to do stuff, film stuff for that. So we may well have to do a video every other week. I don't want to. I'd like to do one weekly. I do like doing it, but with the time constraints, it's not great. You're just trying to edit everything all at once. Whereas if a trip like this, I can't even say it. If I did an edit over a month on this video, I'd probably get a really good video. It's tight between these bridges. Oh, squeeze in. Oh, like a glove. But I do need to sort out my microphones. I need to get another one, so if Debbie's up the back with me and she talks, everybody can hear it. So we're coming up to New Year in the next couple of days. I've got a video to go out, which I'll do hopefully before this one. Well, it'll have to be before this one. We'll get a video out, and then this one will be all edited up. So the first week of January, I think. We'll do a little chitty chatty one where I may go into further details. I may well have gone into further details about what we're doing about filming and things. We're stuck on the gully till March because they're shutting a bridge somewhere, or a bridge. Could be a lock or a bridge, one or the other. Anyway, they're shutting one at Nantwich, so we can't get off. So we may well go back to Llangollen. We'll see. Llangollen. We'll see. It's a lovely canal. The aqueducts are lovely, but it's quite hard going on the engine, going against the current. January and February are due. There are real winter months, but the only bright thing about that is the nights will be getting lighter. I don't mean all night, I mean the evenings will get longer. The days will get longer, even. I really need to think about things before I say stuff. Oh. So I think round this bend, well, more up. We're not far away from the car then. A couple of days here, and then off to Ellesmere for another couple of days. There we are, all moored up. Lovely spot, facing the other direction this time, same place we were last week. We're only going to be here a day or two, and then we're moving on again. Bloody freezing now. Carrot and coriander soup for tea.